Productions. LX speaking. What a pleasure to speak to you again, Captain Michael. No, the Titanium Ranger's morpher is not repaired. I keep telling you guys, if you want this thing fixed, then you're going to have to, pinch off some of that government funding for me because, God, I've been talking to my cohorts. I've been talking to my associates. I know you guys over at the government have already spent billions for that project with Dr. Manx. Is it even going to see, from what I've heard, it's not even going to see production for another 5-10 years? And yet, the titanium morpher is here. I'm looking at it. You had it working. You blew the thing to hell. Don't know how I did that. And I'm just trying to get it working again, but you guys expect me to fix this thing, and you don't want to pay for it. So yeah, it'll be done when it's done. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. You want your titanium morpher working, then you've got to actually provide for the supplies needed to repair it. Otherwise, it's a low priority. Don't give me that. It's not the fate of the world. You get Power Rangers every year to protect the world. Look, Captain Michael, I do have one other project that I've been working on that maybe it'll have some use for you. It's a prototype for something I'm calling Rail Force. Yeah, I know you guys are into your trains. I'll send you the prototype. Welcome, Raw reviewers. I hope you liked our little opening segment. And we have got something new here today. As you can see, we are reviewing something from Toqger. A season I am not particularly fond of, for many reasons, as those of you can attest to, have been and watched Season 1 of Toku Saturday. That said, this particular item, I just love the idea of it. It's a smartphone morpher. First smartphone morpher we got. Ghost went and gave us some smartphone-based stuff, but what can you say? What can I say? I love the concept of a smartphone morpher as opposed to the normal. If we're going to have phone morphers, it's getting kind of boring with all the flip phone ones, so we actually got a smartphone one. I said, yeah, cool. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Here's the front of our box. Top. Side. I've already cut the tape so we can open it up easily. There's the back. Top there. Side. Bottom. I think that's all the sides here for Rokugo's personal morpher. Anything of note? We've got our instructions in here. And we've got the actual device inside of this lovely bit of packaging. Let's see. Yes, Bilderesha. Now, this is my only piece of Toqger merch, so I don't actually have the rest of the stuff, so I can't test it in the other devices and all that. So we're judging this based on its own merits and nothing else. Let's see, is there anything of note on this? Anything that pops out or flips up? Doesn't look like it. There are the tabs that'll actually control the sounds. So you can actually cheat the other. I believe this only makes one sound. But if you were using the regular device, you could cheat it by pressing those particular buttons. Take all of that. And there we've got it. Got a little tab on the back to activate the battery. There are 4 buttons here. And then that's not technically a button even though it looks like one. It just slides. It's actually a pretty cool device, I will say. Alright, so what apps do we have on this phone? We have Toqger, so their version of the browser. That's Nordikai, that's for line changing, even though technically Rokugo doesn't do line changing. Weather app, battery, email, phone, for Drill Russia. That's the video app there. Only these four are actually buttons, the rest are just printed on. But it's already given me ideas on how to make a custom version of this. Pictures. I'm guessing that's a recorder app as opposed to a video player. That's for actually recording. I think attention, build Russia, summon, drill Russia, summon, technically drill Darkliner, summon, and call. 7:30 when the show airs. Full signal bars, 4 bars at least. I might have 5, but it looks like 4 is a max. Rokugo, Aplichanger 6. Sort of like the iPhone 6, eh? Probably just a reference to him being the 6th Ranger. Bandai, made in Japan, made in China, 2014. And there's our audio box there, and our battery compartment. It's actually kind of interesting. If you look at it from here, it looks like it has an SD card. But that's just for the rail, for the Nordikai change. Power switch. Do that again. Gets much louder when you open it up. That seems to be a thing that's being applied to all new phone chargers. It started on the American line where they were softer when they were closed, but when you would put a key in it, for example, it would get louder. So I think it's gone across the ocean as well. Limits on cell phones. Well, at least they don't have to put a giant orange tip on it. Anyway. Alright, open it up, and phone. The real Russia? Okay. You say so. As you can see, it's basically just hitting a button, so I can just do it without the item. So there you go, folks. It has a total of 5 sounds. 4 when it's opened, 1 when it's closed. And it's seems like it remembers the last one you pressed, even when it's closed. So if I press Build Russia. So would I advise that you buy the Aplichanger? Depends. I found it on Amazon for I think about 20 bucks. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for you. And that's really the only reason I got it, is that it was relatively cheap, and I kind of like the concept of a smartphone morpher. But, you know, if the 5 sounds it produces isn't worth 20 bucks to you, then the fact that it comes with, you know, build rushes here. And this isn't like the DX version, which can, you know, fold this down, or you can fold out another one in the front. You know, so it's a pretty static item here. No additional play value. You can't stretch it up or extend it or anything. But if that interests you, well, there you go. Link will be in the description. Peace out.